over the next 9 years in the big woods, I missed 12 bucks, and I almost quit. And one day, I guess it was 2015 or 16, I was really dejected, because I was like, "What's wrong? Why can't I do this?" And I missed some beautiful bucks in those years, and I just could not seem to put a bullet in the damn thing. And then I would go home and I would shoot and I would be fine. And there's a whole story in my book about that. There's also, by the way, in my book, a couple of chapters on tracking rifles. So if you have an interest in this podcast, you may have an interest in those chapters as well. So in 2015, 2016, somewhere in there, I was out in a blizzard and I was really going to quit. I was just going to be like, obviously I can't do this. And I went back to the hotel and I had my old 30-30 from childhood there. And I had my old Coday jacket, which had a bunch of holes in it. And I said, you know what? I got to have a total mental reset. And I grabbed that gun, I grabbed the Coday, and I went out in a blizzard. And 3 hours later, I shot my first buck in its bed, at 10 yards. And I said, oh my God, I've been shooting levers my whole life. Why did I switch? And so here's my point. Some guns just don't work for people. The way I'm built, I'm a small guy. The pump is a bit awkward because my arms are so short. Even when I cut down the stock, when I shoot and I anticipate the shot, I have a tendency to move the barrel. And I also had problems with that pump as well, which I describe in the book. But ultimately, it's just not a gun that fits me well. They fit me well with a scope, but I discovered that later. So yeah, I went back to my roots, which were Marlins and eventually Henrys, and because I think they improved upon the design quite a bit. And yeah, so I think it's a matter of going with what really is natural to you. And certainly the levers are, and Browning bars are built the same way as levers. They have that sort of humpback receiver. So I've had good luck with those as well. But since then, I've shot basically a big woods buck every year, and it hasn't been an issue.
Yeah. Yeah, you found your niche there. And that's why I tell people there's some people that follow us that for some reason they get stuck on that they got to have a pump Remington to hunt in the big woods. And I've never said that even in my books from the beginning. I said that's what I use and it works for me. But if you like your lever or you like your semi or bolt, whatever you like, just get good with it, and get familiar with it. I always told people, I said, don't keep switching guns anyways. I mean, you might switch until you get dialed in on one, but whatever action, I don't necessarily mean switching guns as much as switching actions. Once you get dialed in on one, keep it. And I'm saying that to new people because I know people, some people have tried, use different guns their whole life and they're good with all of them. But I think I'm trying to gear this a little bit towards, the newer people trying to learn,
If you like that, make sure you check out bigwoodsbucks.com for more content.
And don't forget to sign up for our newsletter.